You were on the sidelines last night at MetLife Stadium.
That's right.
How would you describe the atmosphere?
It's the sharpest, fastest 180 I've ever seen. In about 20 seconds, Rodgers is running out with an American flag on 9/11. It's the people who have covered the Jets for 30 years say it's the loudest they've ever heard the stadium. And then 20 seconds later, he's on the cart. I'm standing on the field, Dan, and I'm standing next to some first responders who are being honored there, the New York firefighters. The second he goes down, I'm standing next to him. The guy turns to me and he says, "Oh, he's done. He's done." And I go, "Really?" He goes, "He's done." The weirdest thing about last night, I don't think this came off on the broadcast, is that there was really bizarre weather in New Jersey last night. There was a shelter-in-place warning. There was all sorts of rain and stuff. So thousands of Jets fans were late arriving to the stadium. I had to leave right after the injury because I had to do the morning television. Then I walk out of MetLife, and the first thing I saw were these Jets fans coming in. There was a family of 5. It was a husband, it was a wife, it was 3 kids. One of the kids was on the dad's shoulders. All 5 of them are wearing number 8 Aaron Rodgers jerseys. They don't know what happened. They walk into the stadium with thousands of other Jets fans, and they're like, "What the hell's Wilson doing in the game?" It was genuinely sad. I felt bad for him. I have no bad jokes. I think it was a terrible thing.
Yeah, I'm sports depressed today.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a clinical condition for that, but it's just you don't want to see. We wanted to see what the possibility was for the Jets, and I mentioned this to the audience: the highest of highs and lowest of lows. Would you put the Falcons leading 28-3 in the Super Bowl to losing this? Like, I'm trying to look at comps for this. Bill Buckner and the Red Sox are going to win the World Series. Ball goes through his legs. Bartman with the Cubs, like the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And I don't know if you have one that comes to mind.
Well, Bartman was really personal to me. I'm from Chicago, but I remember that, that 3 hours of that game 6 before it all fell apart. I said, we're going to the World Series. We had the joy. It was taken from us, but the Falcons fans had a great day that day until the second half turned around against the Patriots. Because the worst part is, Dan, if the Jets fan thing happens last night, they didn't even get a single completed pass. They didn't even get a taste. And then they got to wake up in this morning and be insulted by seeing names like Carson Wentz and Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. That's not what you need.